Eurovision is coming, Baby Lasagna is coming, and today with us here is William from Wiwibloggsa, the guy who probably knows everything there is to know about Eurovision. William, thank you for meeting with me.
Oh, Vala, honey, thank you so much.
In Croatia, there's like this hype around Baby Lasagna because, of course, the song is amazing. The story around him is amazing. But I want to know what you think. What is your opinion? How do you see him ranking in the semifinals, but also in the grand final?
I still think Baby Lasagna can win. From the moment I heard this song during Dora, it just sounded like a winner. It sounded like something Norwegian, Swedish people, Danish people, Finnish people would love. It's a rock music that's at once glamorous somehow, but also a little crazy, a little strange. And that's what you need at Eurovision, some secret spice. And Baby Lasagna has that. He also has cats. Cats always win. And those cats on the screen, yes, those cats are purring. And in terms of the jury, some people say, oh, the jury won't vote for this. But I don't know. I think jurors are not just music people. They're also TV producers. They're journalists. So they'll like the backstory of the song. They'll like his charisma. And they'll love the music. The televote will be stronger than the jury vote, but the jury vote could still be strong.
And when talking about odds, it was always around Croatia and Switzerland, and now Croatia is back in the first place, Switzerland is second. Usually the one who is in the first place actually wins Eurovision, but do you think that it will be that easy this year or not?
I think this year is very difficult to predict. I think that Switzerland's rehearsal left some people cold. I think it's very nice. It's still one of the best, no doubt. But I think perhaps the singer looks a little lonely on stage all by themselves. Whereas with Baby Lasagna, you have lots of motion and action, and it's like you're constantly going like this. So I think Switzerland is in the race. However, I do think that Croatia's horse is moving faster. You know, Croatia actually has the horse on the screen. So we see that horse in this race.
And what are the major changes that Baby Lasagna did when we compare his performance at Dora? He did point out that he will leave this messy hair.
Yes, yes. So it's mostly the same, except they've made the graphics sexier, you know? There's a moment in the song where a note happens and you see these two goats flash very quickly. It's very effective. It's very, this TikTok generation, you know, everything's changing every few seconds. And that's what they've done well. They've changed the cameras, the angles, so it boop, 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 boop. So people who can't pay attention, they don't have to worry. There's something new to follow. And also the shoulders are different. He got rid of the sort of, people said, Karia inspired shoulders.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. It was not Karia inspired. But I like the look. If you know nothing about Croatia, you know, you've never seen any pictures, you'd say, oh, wow, this looks like a traditional Croatian costume. Whereas when you had the shoulders, even though that was traditional, some people just said, oh, it's Karia. So maybe it's good just to have normal shoulders.
Do you think that maybe if Baby Lasagna does win, that this will be the biggest Eurovision story ever, from the reserve at Dora to the winner of Eurovision?
Absolutely. This is a Croatian fairy tale. Baby Lasagna, I don't want to say Cinderella, but he was the toad and now he's Prince Charming. Everyone wants a piece of him. And I think it would just be so beautiful. And maybe it will make HRT, the broadcaster, think about the selection process. Maybe he was a reserve, so we should give them credit. They put him near the show, but maybe there should be half the show unknowns and half the show established, just to give more Croatian artists a chance to showcase their talent.
Exactly. And the public really, really well reacted when Rim Tim Tagitim came out. Everybody started singing, doing the dance and everything. Do you think, we talked about the jury, but do you think that for them this is going to be fine, that they're going to actually reward this mix of all the genres and everything that's happening?
I think so. I really do. I think music has changed so much because of Spotify. So people now encounter music from all sorts of genres every day. So in the past, maybe you only liked country music. Maybe you only liked R&B. But now your Spotify will give you country, R&B, rap. It gives you everything. So I think music professionals and also the people are programmed now to eat everything on the buffet. And, Switzerland is also trying to mix genres as well. So yeah, Baby Lasagna is in the right place at the right time with the right formula.
He became super popular. Everybody loves him. And can this actually fan effect help him in the winning?
Absolutely. If you have one match and you light it, it burns the whole forest. So it just takes a few voices to then tell a few friends, to then tell a few family members, oh, this is the act we need to pay attention to tonight during the show. That makes a huge difference. I like to think of Eurovision promo as an ocean wave, the drop of water hits, then the waves come, and then it's the tsunami. And Baby Lasagna, he's riding that wave.
I remember your reaction when the Dora final came out and you were super happy by Baby Lasagna. How was this in reserve? You wanted him to win and everything. But I do need to ask you, who is your favorite, if you can tell me, and who do you think is going to win this year?
Sure. After seeing most of the rehearsals, Baby Lasagna is still my favorite because some of the other acts I think are too polished and too professional. But Baby Lasagna, what he's done, it's like a man who performed in his garage and then they opened the garage door and now he's performing for the world. It's the same person. It's not manufactured. This is not from a factory somewhere. It's real and it comes from him. So he is my favorite. He remains my favorite. In terms of winning, I think there are two choices for the win, really, if I'm being very brutal. I think Italy could win. I think Croatia could win. I personally don't see another act win. Maybe Ukraine. Okay, or Ukraine could win. These are the three that I see in the mix. I just think Switzerland, I really love. And I think the juries will get behind it, but I'm sensing something changing in the air, I'm listening, what I'm feeling. It just feels like something has changed and it's hard to identify. But my intuition tells me Switzerland will do very well, but not win.
And just for the end, do you think the Baby Lasagna can actually have the fame that Måneskin had after they have won the Eurovision?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think that Måneskin had a lot of things behind them, a big record label, a big manager. They had so many pieces in place to make it easy for them. Måneskin they ran at Eurovision and now they're flying because they had this huge strategy. I think Baby Lasagna can be huge. I think it will take more time. I don't think it's going to be, I'm talking internationally. Domestically, he's already overnight become a huge star. But internationally, it will take more time. But he's got the English, he's got the attitude, he's got the brain. And most importantly, he has the heart because I think people respond to the person. So can he be a Måneskin figure? On a different time scale, yes.
Perfect. William, thank you so much for the interview. We're, of course, looking to see where our Baby Lasagna is going to be. We're hoping for the win and maybe, who knows, Eurovision 2025 in Croatia, in Zagreb, and then we will see you here.
Oh, Vala Aurora, thank you so much. Vala Croatia, we love Baby Lasagna fans. We love Baby Lasagna. We wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Duša zlato, duša zlato.
Talk soon. Ciao.